Minutes of the December 6th, 8th, and 13th meetings.
I would make a motion to approve the minutes from December 6th, December 8th, and December 13th of 2023 meetings.
I'll second that. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Item 2 is open request for proposals for the 209 West Washington Street retaining wall design. One proposal from Becker Hoppy. Is there a cost in here?
TJ's gonna review those.
Okay. So we'll- Okay, staff will review these and bring back with a recommendation. Item number 3 is discussion and possible action on an invoice from Barrientos for the DPW facility design. So that, so we have been paying these. The reason that this one came, it was a little bit unique on how they're billing. So they bill this up to the amount of the contract, but there was reimbursables that they had separated out for the cost, and that puts us over the total contract amount. It was a little unclear in the contract, so I thought I'd bring it for here. So our PO would be for a certain amount, and it would be paying beyond that, which is something we can do in Workday because it's fairly insignificant, but it wasn't really clearly stated in the contract. So there's two options. We can either have them provide us an amendment to the contract and bring it back. This is all work that's already been done, or we can approve this with the PO and close out this contract.
I guess my question on that would be is what does the contract say? Does it give us a specific fee and fine that we're supposed to be paying? Because if it's an amendment to the amount that we're paying, then I would think that we would need to do an addendum to the contract.
Okay, so the only thing it says is under fee is Barrientos Design proposes to provide this amendment for, this was their previous amendment for a lump sum fee of $148,295. And then it says reimbursables will include travel to the site and reproductions distributed to the city. So it doesn't, so it's not like real clear.
Yeah, it's not
Exactly.
specific.
Yeah, so if that's a preference, I can go back to them and have an amendment 5 prepared to increase that total contract amount. Is
Yeah,
that
I
what you'd
think
prefer?
that'd be
Okay.
my preference.
Okay, I will do that. Item number 4, Business Campus Trail, 72nd Avenue, Stewart Avenue to International Drive, Yankee General Contractors. This is change order number 3. I know TJ's not here.
Yep, so it's spelled out in so basically there was one of the sanitary manholes was in the detectable warning field. So what they had to do was dig down and spin the top section so then that the casting would be out of the detectable warning field. That wasn't part of the contract, so this is the change order to dig down and do that work. So we'd recommend approval of the change order for $1,278.65.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That one we'll have to- Item number 5 is Business Campus Trail, 72nd Avenue, Stewart Avenue to International Drive from Yankee General Contractors. This is their pay estimate number 5.
Yep, so this was reviewed by Brian Pettit and TJ Nixich, and I would recommend approval. For the total pay estimate 5 is $344,391.20.
This leaves just retainage then, right, Al?
Yes, it's a $5,000 retainage
Okay.
over the winter for landscaping. And then we could probably release that retainage in the spring if the landscaping comes up.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item number 6 is the 2022 Street Construction Project B, Haas Sons Incorporated, final payment.
So yes, this is 2022, which would be 4th Street and 4th Avenue. The reason we were still holding that retainage was the landscaping was poor. So we tried to get them to come back this summer. They were busy, they wouldn't come back. So we got an estimate from Bauman Landscaping to go back and next spring to reseed that and refertilize it and treat it with some herbicides to try and get that grass to grow. So that this payment would be the final payment, less that money that we're gonna pay to the landscaper. The contractor's agreeable to that. So I recommend that we make the final total payment of there was 10,000 in retainage. So we would pay them $6,435, and the rest of the retainage would go to Bauman Landscaping for that work. And I would recommend approval of that.
Okay. I make a motion to approve the final payment to Haas Sons in the amount of $6,435.
And then the retainage to the Bowman on 4th Street?
The remaining $3,125 to Bauman, or is it
Plus the 440.
plus the
there's-
440?
Yeah, because
Okay.
one's on 4th Street and one's on 4th Avenue. So what's that math? 3,565.
565, yeah. Yep.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Item 7 is the downtown mall redevelopment, integrity grading and excavating, is pay estimate number 6.
Yep, this was reviewed by Becker Hoppy and Kurt DeBoer, the inspector. So this would be everything, but we'd be retaining $5,000 until landscaping in the spring. So this would be the final payment minus the retainage of $5,000.
Make a motion to approve this payment to $92,453.22.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item number 8 is 23 Fire Station 3 Garage Project from Norcon Corporation, final payment.
Yep, this work is completed. The epoxy flooring, the grates are in, the epoxy flooring is down. Myself and Leo Gao inspected the work. Then there's no retainage being held because the work is complete. We'll still have the 3-year warranty, but there's no need for retainage on this one, so I'd recommend the final payment of $31,474.80.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item number 9 is discussion and possible action on approving the installation of sidewalk on Eau Claire Boulevard from Zimmerman Street to the west termini. So here you have the meeting minutes from SISM. This last week on the design that proposed to add sidewalk on a section of the last block of Eau Claire Boulevard to make a connection. And so,
Eric,
huh?
I don't believe that was that in the packet, Lori?
I thought so.
The SISM minutes?
I don't have them.
Oh,
So I don't know if you want to share those with
yep.
Tegan.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. These are in the packet.
Okay.
They're just not in the
Great.
spot that I thought they were at.
Okay.
I have them. Sorry, my bad.
So in accordance with the ordinance, and I think the language basically is that the Board of Public Works is the one who has been delegated the authority to order sidewalk to be installed, where sidewalk has not been installed prior. So I would make a motion to approve the installation of sidewalk in this section of Eau Claire Boulevard.
That would be basically from Zimmerman Street to the dead end, right?
Yeah, to the west terminal.
To the west termini.
In the cul-de-sac.
All second.
Do you have any other questions or anything on?
Yeah, so I know there were some questions from people about their, so we're on the short street from First Street, or are we on Third Street in Eau Claire?
Eau Claire.
Okay,
Yep.
Eau Claire. Let's see if, and I know that it said that there would be 4 months to complete and that people wouldn't be able to access their home during that time frame. It's my understanding from the public comment that they would be able to have access. They would just need to talk to staff in advance on how to go about parking their vehicles in a certain spot. I think there was an individual who said that time frame wouldn't work for him based off of his work schedule.
Yeah, as part of the public hearing, we took those comments, and then after
Okay.
the public hearing, which was actually held here at Board of Public Works, then engineers stuck around after that meeting to go over plans with residents who had specific questions
Okay.
and that individual. Yeah,
All right, so all those questions have been answered and,
yes.
Okay.
Yep. So we have a first and a second. All those in favor?
aye.
Aye. And then item number 10 is also the addition of sidewalk discussion and possible action on approving the installation of sidewalk on Short Street from North First Street to North Third Street. This is also an area of the city we're reconstructing Short Street, and this area does not currently have sidewalk. And we are proposing to install sidewalk on the south side of the road.
It has sidewalk on the north side.
Right.
So what this would do would be add sidewalk to the south side. So after the project, both sides would have sidewalk. So it's adding sidewalk to the south side.
Right. yeah.
From First to Third.
Thanks, Al. I'll make a motion to approve.
All second,
All those in favor?
aye.
Aye. We have an addendum. Item 11 is open request for proposals for towing services for the 24-25. Two proposals, one's from Joe Rader. We'll open these here, and PD will work with legal to review these and make a recommendation onto committee. Second one is from Lighting Towing. Proposals. I think that's it.
I'd make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second. All
Alright.
those in favor?
Aye.